Hello again. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about quizzes. Another thing that is weekly, it says weekly in the syllabus, and it has this asterisk behind it and it's in italics. And the reason for that is because you have an opportunity. This is just like reaction papers. This is a video about quizzes, though, in case you think you're watching the same video twice. This is about quizzes. So every single week, you're going to have a quiz link in every weekly content folder. That's where you'll find it, every single weekly content folder. It will be available as soon as all the other content is available, every lecture video, the reading assignment, the reaction paper link, the extra credit discussion board link. You will see a quiz link. You should do your reaction paper before you do your quiz each week because your reaction paper will help you review the content that's going to be covered on the quiz. But the quiz is a 10-point quiz, matching, multiple choice, true, false, these kinds of questions that directly come from the weekly content. Did you read the reading assignment? Did you watch the video lectures? Did you take notes on the video lectures? If you took notes on the video lectures, did you write a reaction paper summary of what we discussed? If you did all of that, then the quiz is going to be a piece of cake. I design it so that it's really just more of a pulse check where you just keep up with the work and you get 10 points at a time. So there's weekly quizzes because there's an opportunity every single week, but only your 10 highest scores are going to count. You can take all 17 quizzes if you want to. You never have to miss a quiz at all, but only your 10 highest scores are going to count. So if you skip one, you'll see a 0 added into your grade, but don't fret because that 0 will go away. It'll be dropped because I'm only going to count the 10 highest scores. So just like with reaction papers, you can pick and choose when you skip a quiz. If you skip a quiz, no, you can't make it up. It'll just be one of the ones that gets dropped at the end of the semester. So no, there's no penalty for skipping a quiz until you start skipping your 8th or your 9th or your 10th quizzes because we only have 17 weeks in the semester. Remember, I count Thanksgiving week and also spring break week. If we're in spring semester, I count spring break week, and if we're in fall semester, I count Thanksgiving week as a week, and I give you a quiz opportunity, that nothing you have to prepare, but just like a directed question kind of that you can take if you want to. But a lot of people choose to skip those quizzes because they've done all the others or something. You can do the first 10 weeks worth of quizzes and skip all 7 of the final week's quizzes. You can skip them here and there. You can skip them unexpectedly because your internet went out or you forgot to pay the bill or your electricity's gone or something. So it can be for, a logistical reason like that. You had the flu and you don't feel good and so you just want to skip it. It's fine. It's none of my business why you skip it, but when you skip it, you can't make it up because there's more quizzes for you to take later on. So it's built into the schedule for you to miss 7 quizzes, up to 7 quizzes. You can miss up to 7 quizzes before it hurts your grade. So the quizzes are anywhere from 0 to 10 points. You can earn any amount of points between 0 and 10 and take as many quizzes as you can manage, as many of those 17 quizzes as you can manage, because the more you take, the more chances you'll have for 10 high scores. Because see, only your 10 highest scores count. And so let me switch from the syllabus that you're looking at behind me to our logistical, class logistics folder. Let me show you where I am here. This is the course logistics folder that you find in course content. So there's course content in our class. I happen to be looking at a sociology class behind me, but if you're in social problems, gender studies, anthropology, geography, any of the classes that I teach, it all looks this way. So here's the course content folder, and I'm in the course logistics folder within it. And you will see this reaction paper rules for success or guidelines for success. You'll see quiz rules for success. Only 100 points count for quizzes. There are 170 points possible, though. I'm going to drop 7 quiz scores, okay? If you complete all 17 quizzes, you can't get extra credit for that. I'm only going to count the top 10 scores. They're due Sunday night at midnight, just like the reaction paper, but you can submit at any time. The quiz link is going to be there. So if Thursday afternoon at 2 p.m. is a good time for you to complete a quiz, then do it then. But on Sunday night at midnight, the quiz link is going to disappear. And no, you can't make it up, and it's not because I hate you or don't want you to be successful. It's because it's built into the system for you to skip some. And even if you accidentally skip it and just forget, okay, you'll pick it up the next time. The quizzes are designed to be kind of a pulse check, just to keep your finger on the pulse of class. And every so often, we're going to skip a quiz anyway. Some of you won't. Some of you will do one every single time. But if you skip a quiz, don't fret. Don't get mad at me if you text me and say, hey, can you reopen the quiz for me? My answer is going to be no. And it's not because I don't want you to be successful or I hate you, but that's just the rule. Okay, so you can't make up the quizzes. They are going to disappear. The link to it is going to disappear Sunday night at midnight, just like the reaction paper. Always do your reaction paper first if you're going to do one that week, because your reaction paper helps you review the weekly topics. And guess what the quiz covers? The weekly topics. So that's, there's a method to the madness of the weekly assignments and quizzes that are in the class. Quizzes cover lecture material. Quiz 2 is going to cover, the material for that week, the week that it's in the folder. Okay, quiz 3 is for that week. Quiz 4 is for that week. So I never ask you to go back and do anything comprehensive in the quizzes. So, anyway, I think that's everything. And so if you have any questions about quizzes, please text me. I could have forgotten to tell you something in this video. I do realize that. I apologize if I left any question in your mind about quizzes. They're going to be multiple choice, true, false, matching, basic standard questions like that. It should take you 10 or 15 minutes to complete it if you have got your ducks in a row. So please make sure that you text me with questions. But if I have addressed the question, if I remember that I addressed the question in this video, I'm probably going to direct you back to this video to watch the whole thing again, just so that it can clear up all the other questions that might pop into your mind too, and kind of just get you in the habit of what we do in this class. We watch videos, we pay attention, we take notes, and then we respond to those videos. So, okay, so there's questions in quiz 1, the logistics quiz. There's questions that on that quiz that come from this video. So I hope you paid attention. See you next time.